well, I think I'm not the only one to say during the pandemic, how large am I now versus 9 months, 9 months, like a whole pregnancy. And so cholesterol and triglycerides. And, I don't want to be that guy that you hear about, he fell on the sidewalk. He was still young with, 93% blockage in his arteries. Well, I thought, maybe that's me because I've had cholesterol for a while.
Yeah, exactly. So, our screenings are simple. They're painless. They're non-invasive. We provide a package of 5 screenings for $149, as you just mentioned, that they're not thousands of dollars. What we'll do is we'll screen your carotid artery, where we place an ultrasound device on your neck and measure the level of plaque in your arteries. We'll look at your peripheral arterial disease, which is what we'll do is what's called an ankle brachial index, where we measure the flow in your arms and your legs. We do an abdominal aortic aneurysm check, where we look for a ballooning in your belly. We'll do a osteoporosis check, where we actually look at your bone density and see if you are at risk. And we also do an atrial fibrillation test, where we look for an irregular heartbeat, which is also a potential sign of a stroke. We're in 13,000 locations throughout the U.S., and we'll set up shop in, say, churches or synagogues or medical facilities or a hospital where we can screen the masses.
You're over 40 and you're American. I think you got to do it. I did it. I did it because I found out about it, and I've been plagued with my cholesterol and problems. And, my mother died of a stroke. She had 2 strokes, actually. So I had to watch that. So I know I'm prone for that. All these things. I mean, we all have family history. What can you do about it? And if you know what it is, then you can actually change your behavior. I know that's not fun, but it's usually an easy behavior fix. Like, don't eat Pop-Tarts. I mean, is that kind of what you're finding out, Robert?
Every day on Facebook, we get comments, and Instagram, and we hear stories exactly what you're describing. We've had an individual who had a 99% blockage in their carotid artery, and they had to make a decision about whether to go give away their daughter during the wedding or have an emergency surgery. And it was a feel-good story. He ended up having to decided to wait, gave away his daughter, had the surgery a couple weeks later, and all went okay. And we get stories like that very regularly. But we are happy that we were able to help you.
I just want to thank you so much for whatever you guys do to make it available in churches and synagogues and civic centers and community centers so that we can easily go in. We don't have to take off our clothes. It takes 20, 25 minutes. Boom, boom, you're out. And then you get this fabulous kit that not only tells you exactly where you are, but what you could do about it, recommendations, and then a sheet to give to your doctor. That number is 844-591-7112, 844-591-7112. You don't need a coupon code. It's a special phone number just for you, just for listening to this. And you get 50% off, $149. You get to have all of this great stuff that we were talking about. 844-591-7112, or go to feelnew.org, feelnew.org. And Robert Protaf, head of marketing for Lifeline Screening, thank you so much for explaining Lucy to me today, because I'm just a fan. What can I say?
Well, thank you, Cary. We really appreciate you having me. As it's a win-win to get screened. You either get peace of mind or you walk away with early detection, and both are a good thing.
Harrison's Reality Check.